Yes.
Great. So here I'm not to teach you how to use Naukri portal. I'm sure all of you know that very well. You guys have been doing. We all are working professionals. I'm sure about it. You guys know it. But I will just be showing you a few keywords which you have to make sure that you put in your resume, etc. So it's just a dummy profile I'm creating. Upload your resume here. If you guys have your Naukri profile already, amend that. If you do not have, create one. Before creating one, make sure your resume is ready. Send it to me. Let me go through that once. Let me check that once, right? And then we'll do it. We can go ahead and start uploading that. So I'm preparing one based on the resume which I have. Okay, no matter what your designation is in your salary slip, whenever you come to Naukri profile, whenever you come here, make sure you select as your administrator. Okay, I get it. It could be admin, it could be support engineer, it could be associate, it could be executive, it could be anything on your salary slip. It's okay. That's completely fine. Okay. What we are planning
Can,
or what we are targeting, it's Azure administrator. Sorry, someone was asking something.
can we use multiple job title?
No, you can't. It
Okay.
won't allow you.
Okay.
Current city, wherever you are. Duration, this is the duration where you are working from which month to in your current company, since where are you working. So as per that resume here, till present. People who have already left the job, they can put their last working day as well. If you're comfortable typing your salary, do that. I mean, if you, even if you're not, it's a very uh, good point. If you don't put the salary, it will be a confusion for HR that what is the current package, what is he expecting, what is she expecting. Let's move to next profile. Just make clear cheeze ho, right? So make sure you type everything here. Is it clear, guys, to everyone? So let's say we are talking about someone who has 12 LPA notice period. Even if you're not serving notice period, s- put your serving notice period. Last working day should be, if your company has 30 days notice period, then your last working day here, it should be, if I'm creating it today, it should be 2nd of December. If it is 60 days, it should be 2nd of January. If it is 90 days, it should be 2nd of March. Okay, let's go with 60 days. That is average normally. Here, this is very important. Do not type IT support, very uh, generic and common, right? Be specific here. This one, Azure. This is fine. Then what do we have here? Azure Active Directory. We'll see if we get, if we don't get anything, then we'll type Azure
Azure
Active.
Pass.
Then yes, pass also we can. I'm looking for something specific. We have to VMSS. Be a little bit specific here. Let's say storage. Do we get here?
No, we don't have it.
Okay. And if we don't find it, it's not necessary you have to select. You can simply type and hit enter. It will make the new entry here.
Okay.
Right? So you don't have to search something here. Yeah. Then let's say VNet. It's up to you. Yeah. I think you can have maximum five, but let's see if we can add six. Now I'm taking random. Okay. Don't just type load balancing. This is how you can pick everything from our resume. Whatever we have in resume, at least pick two or three or five, minimum five things you can pick here. Industry, IT and consulting, it's okay. IT information, it's okay. IT support, and see if we find anything more suitable here. Okay. Here you can type only what is available. So we'll have to go ahead and check. IT service and consulting is
Type
fine.
Microsoft Azure and
Let's see, we'll pick it up from here. We'll see if we have something in cloud.
type Microsoft Azure admin. Microsoft.
Do we have it or are you guessing it? No.
No.
Cloud system admin. Whichever is the closest we are getting, we are okay with it. Okay. And you can spend your own time. It's not necessary you have to select exactly like this. Whatever you have to select, if you get a better option, select it and even share it with others. That okay, I got it. These are I'm just filling random as of now. Resume headline. Okay, you can pick whatever it is suggesting, or you can write a good one as well if you would. Preferred location. Obviously, this is something personal to everyone. Wherever you want to select that, okay, I want to. Uh, First preference is Pune, and then Hyderabad, then Bangalore. If there is nothing, maybe in Mumbai, which is closest here. Okay, remote. If your preference is remote, then you can. Expected salary, don't leave it. Type something. Okay. Your picture, upload it completely. Sometimes because this is also a criteria. Okay, no one is interested in your picture. Trust me on that. No one. But why are we doing this? Because the criteria is profiles which are 100% ready. Uh, just they put a filter that 100% ready profile. Show me them. Show me the profiles which are serving notice period. That is the reason we selected over there. Now, one thing in Naukri profile is that you daily you have to log into this portal and make some changes. Why? Because those are consider your fresh profiles. If you do not, if you start, if you stop making changes and if you don't log into your Naukri profile, they will start considering this as a dormant profile. That okay, someone has just created. For example, my Naukri profile. I have not seen that from a long time. I'm not looking for a change as of now. So I did not check that. But now you're actively looking for a job, so you have to come here and at least make some changes. Let's say if you simply have to come here and name. Okay, I'll just put a dot, save. Tomorrow I'll come and remove the dot and save. Though it's not taking okay, either fixed or variable. You have to select this as well. See, just put a dot. Tomorrow come, remove the dot, save. Again, put a dot, remove. Why are we doing this? Verify your emails, etc. Okay, mobile number, email, verify them properly. See, this is one of their filters. Right? And the best thing here, guys, to do to keep it updated on daily basis is Let me update this one. Let me upload this one and then we'll. Okay. Now this will be denied, I guess, because they look for face. Why are we doing this? So your profile is there at the top that, okay, this person is actively looking for a job. So here, what can you do? Because you have mentioned serving notice period and you have mentioned your last working day as 2nd of January, which is not true. You guys are not serving notice period. So instead of changing this dummy profile, what you can do on daily basis, come here and change your last working day. उससे क्या होगा कि आपका प्रोफाइल रोज अपडेट भी हो रहा है और लास्ट वर्किंग डे एक्चुअल में हमेशा 2 महीने की भी दिखती रहेगी. Our purpose is to come in this category which says serving notice period. इस कैटेगरी में आना है. But you're not actually serving notice period, right? अगर आप इसको ऐसे ही रखोगे 15 days बाद तो आपका वहां पर डेट दिखेगी 2nd of January and recruiter will actually approach you stating that you are available on 2nd of January, which you are not, right? You will be available once you clear the interview and then you have 2 months notice period. Then you will be available. So make sure you change this daily, this date on daily basis. Right? Come there, go ahead, edit it. जो भी आज से 2 महीने हो रहे हैं, अर्ली मॉर्निंग जस्ट अपडेट इट, दैट्स इट. सिंपल. आपका प्रोफाइल भी अपडेट हो गया एंड देन आपका लास्ट वर्किंग डे जो है वो भी करेक्ट आ गया. Resume, update the latest one. Always keep it updated. Employment information, don't just add the current employment. I have added just current employment. Make sure you add all of your employment which is there on your resume. Education, मैंने सिर्फ एक add किया, you will have to add all of them. Skills, we have done that. Project. Give a title. It could be anything, let's say vCenter to Azure migration. Under which employer have you done this? So I'm saying here. Client name, you don't have to give the exact client name. You can mention banking domain. I hope it takes it. It is in progress or finished. If you're currently working, you want to show that I'm working on this project, you can say, or you can say finished and you can mention, uh, it's last year this project got finished. Let's say October, this project got finished and I started working on this one in January. Mention here. What will you mention? That it was a banking domain, etc. And this point that in a project we migrated 30 virtual machines. Save it. This is very important, guys. Okay, this is worked till. Sorry. Done. Add a project. It uh, adds values and weightage to your profile, right? So, and every one of you can add this project. It's completely fine. It can be common project for all of you. You just have to select some different dates. I'm sure everyone will select different dates. Uh, एक 6-8 महीने का ड्यूरेशन रख लो इसमें आप and select different dates. Every one of you can do that. Apart from that, yes, select your own employer, whatever you have mentioned. Uh, few wordings here and there you can mention, but I hope you got it by now, what you have to do here, right? Profile summary, highlight the summary that I am an MCA, I'm a BCA graduate, or I've completed my master's in computer application and I have an experience of 10 years, etc. Whatever you want. If you have any accomplishment, do it and add your LinkedIn profile here. And same things you have to do on your LinkedIn as well. Do not make sure there is no discrepancy or कॉन्ट्रोडिक्टिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन दैट यहाँ पर आप बोल रहे हो कि Azure पे 5 साल काम किया, LinkedIn पे दिख रहा है कि आपने करेक्शन में काम किया. दैट शुड नॉट बी द केस. अदरवाइज disable or hide your LinkedIn completely. Either do that completely, you can do that. So no one should be able to see it. Either you do that or you make sure that it's completely matching. And then if it is matching, then link your profile over here. Work profile, it's okay. GitHub, etc. We have not covered. White paper, that's okay. Patent certifications is do add certifications here. Your active certifications, add them here. Desired job type, this is very important. Under career profile, we have mentioned current industry, department, etc. But what about the desired job profile? permanent, contractual, say yes to this. It's up to you, you want to take it or not. कुछ नहीं तो एटलीस्ट एक इंटरव्यू का प्रैक्टिस हो जाता है. डोंट बी वेरी चूजी हियर कि नहीं नहीं यार मुझको तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पे काम ही नहीं करना, व्हाई शुड आई सेलेक्ट इट. Let you get that call. Azure administrator is saying Capgemini is company and XYZ is a payroll company. This is a contract for 6 months. Are you happy? Yes, I am ready. Go ahead, give that technical interview. Let the offer letter land in your inbox. Then you decide. Just because you say yes, that doesn't mean कि वो आके आपका resign submit कर देगा आपके behalf पे और आपको जाना ही पड़ेगा. No, that is not happening. Full time, I am fine. Part time, I am okay. Shift, if you have preference of day shift, right? Still put flexible. ये चीज आप बाद में डिसाइड कर सकते हो once you have offer letter in your inbox, because more the interviews you give, more technical questions you face, the more confidence you will get. Initial 10-12 interviews समझ लो हम रिजेक्शन के लिए ही दे रहे हैं, right? That time don't even say for interviews which are coming from Visakhapatnam, which are coming from Chennai, where you don't even want to go. People who are from Maharashtra and Pune, someone who's from that side, you can take Pune's interview जहाँ पे you don't have to come. Right? What I'm trying to say, a remote city where you're not planning to go, and small companies over there, by the way. If you apply in TCS in Visakhapatnam and you get rejected, you're rejected for TCS Pune as well. So don't do that. I'm talking about very small firms, which is only there, which you're never planning to join, even if you're selected, rejected. Take those interviews first, right? So make sure here they have given 10 cities, type all 10 cities over here. Don't just leave it. Type 10 cities. Bangalore, Mangalore, Chennai, or Noida, anything. Right? Make these changes, click save. Personal details won't matter much unless you're trying for some overseas. These things matter when you're trying, especially for UAE, etc. That what is your marital status, what is your date of birth, your age, right? Work permit, do you have you taken any career break? If you have not taken any career break, well and good. If there is a career break, then mention it here. Sometimes it will save your time. Otherwise, initially it's okay. Even if you don't mention it, that is also completely fine. Because initially we are trying to get more calls. Language. If you know any language which you think it's useful, a foreign language. Okay. Here, if you know Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Rajasthani, it's okay. It's good for us, but not very helpful or useful when it comes to this job, this particular job. Okay, they all languages they have their own significance, but for this particular job, it's not helping us. But if you know any foreign language, if you know Spanish, you know German, you know Arabic, right? English, obviously we all know. Apart from English, any foreign language you know, that can be an added advantage. Sometimes you have a client from Germany, sometimes you have client from Gulf. You'll get many clients from Gulf. If you know Arabic, it helps you a lot. They will prioritize your resume. If you know German, if then you can be aligned with that project. If you know Spanish, if you know some other language, it helps a lot. If you know French, there are many projects from France. Okay? So it helps. So if you know any foreign language, then add. Otherwise, it's okay, completely fine. So these are the details, guys. Uh, Not that I am aware of in this project or in this group, but if any one of you differently abled, uh, any sort of physical disability, please do mention that. Even private companies, they have some quota. You're not, maybe you're not aware of, but disability, if you have any disability, you will have a different quota, you will have preference, you will have priority, you will have different payroll segment, etc. Everything will be different. So if you have any, do not hesitate to mention that, right? It's nothing like that कि वो सिर्फ सरकारी में होगा, प्राइवेट में भी होता है. No, someone personally who's working with IBM, he gets everything differently. Different cap policy, different leave policy, different appraisal policy, different hiring policy. Everything is different. So if you have any, don't hesitate, mention it. So this is all we have here in Naukri profile. That's all you have to mention. Make sure, see, it will tell you what all things are missing, which will take your profile to 100%, like it is 70%. So I have to verify my email, add profile summary, add personal details. So mention all these things. Make sure your profile it is at 100%, right? Make sure that it is at 100%. Get the app also in your mobile if you want, whatever it is, but make sure on daily basis you add this, add anything. And the best idea is to add your service to your notice period, because that will keep the information correct, factually correct, and it will also update your profile. So this is how you have to update your Naukri profile, guys. On similar manner, you can go ahead with Shine, Monster, Times Job. But I find Naukri very reliable. I mean, in my previous batches also, we were able to secure some jobs using Naukri. So I think it's good enough. Anyone has any questions, any doubt, please do ask.
How can we explain the education gap and
Education gap. Again, let's do that when we meet one on one. डिपेंड्स कितना गैप है ना. 1 साल का गैप है कोई नहीं पूछेगा. 2 साल का यू कैन स्टिल से समथिंग. 10 साल का गैप है, विल हैव टू cook some other story, right? So that's very specific question. Let's not discuss here.
okay?
Yes, guys. Any other question? Don't worry, this is not going to be our last session. I'm not immediately starting a new batch. I have told you always that I don't immediately start new batch. I'll wait at least few of you till at least few of you get placed. One of you have already got placed, right? Uh, Still the person is not comfortable sharing the name, but someone from your batch got placed already. So I'll wait still for few more people to get placed, and then we'll go ahead. And then I'll be once I am busy with another batch case, then I will not be able to focus much. And I don't want you to break this momentum. So don't be that guy who's thinking कि यार मैं अभी 2 महीने बाद शुरू करता हूँ. Don't do that. Start immediately. Though it's not a very great time. Now holidays are coming, so utilize this time. Utilize this time in your revision. Do your task. If you are not understanding anything, ask me. Ask in the group. Other people will help. If you want any specific task on anything you are not getting, or maybe just one task you have done and you think यार ये तो मैंने कर लिया, but और क्या आ सकता है, then ask me. Ask in the group. I will give you more tasks. I'll give you more questions, etc. But do not leave it. Do not leave the practice. Now I'll be sharing questions as well. Go ahead and read those questions. So this month of November and December, you won't get many calls because no new project will start. People will hold their funding. uh, some of them are in vacation mode already, right? It happens. Change freezes are there. So it's very common. Month year end आ रहा है, सब कुछ थोड़ा सा शांत रहेगा. January onwards, second week, you will see its number of calls, number of jobs opening, etc. But you cannot say that I'll start preparing now. If you start preparing today, you will be ready that time. Okay? So keep practicing, ask questions. If you don't understand any task, do ask. I'll be there to support you. Any other questions on Naukri, guys? On Naukri profile?
Sorry, bye.
Okay. If not, now let
In
me. Yes, Prabhat.
on LinkedIn, can we amend our previous mm, uh, details what we have already posted there, and
Yes, yes,
does
why
it
not?
allow?
Yes, it does. It does, and no one bothers about it. Don't worry that your POS employer will come and check कि यार इसने मेरे यहाँ तो सर्विसेज में काम किया था, यहाँ पर Azure क्यों मेंशन कर लिया. No one has that time. No one has that sort of energy. No one checks that. So feel free to amend it. It allows, and feel free to amend it. Yes, guys. Any other question? Okay. If not, let's go ahead. Then yes, Hanifa, are you asking something?
Yeah, is there any way to hide the existing company? Like, I don't want them to look at my profile.
Yes, yes. You do get an option that your profile should not be visible to the company through people who are with the same employer. But that depends. If someone of your colleague he has not updated the company name, see, LinkedIn has his own algorithm, right? वो यही एक parameter को check करेगा that Hanif's company is UT-Kloud, Sohail's company is UT-Kloud. Then Sohail should not be able to see Hanif's profile because Hanif has uh, barred that. But Sohail, who's a employee of UT-Kloud, but मैंने update ही नहीं किया है, right? तो LinkedIn
Hmm.
अपने आप से ये नहीं कर लेगा कि वो गेस करेगा कि मैं यूटी क्लाउड में काम करता हूँ. इफ द अदर पर्सन ऑल्सो हैज अपडेटेड दैट, देन ओनली इट विल फॉल इन दैट क्राइटेरिया और उसी को ब्लॉक होगा, राइट? आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट?
हाँ हाँ.
यू माइट फाइंड मेनी पीपल जिन्होंने अपडेट नहीं किया है बट दे आर वर्किंग विथ यू. लिंक्डइन है, करंट एम्प्लॉयर अपडेट नहीं किया है. So it will not, LinkedIn will not be able to block them.
Okay. All right.
But that's okay. ज्यादा फोकस नौकरी पे रखो आप, लिंक्डइन से ज्यादा नौकरी पे आता है.
ठीक.
Yes guys, any other doubts, any questions?
Can we mention about the freelancers experience in Naukri profile?
Yes, you can. Why not? I mean, if there is a gap, so instead of gap, you can show that I was working as a freelancer. It's not that effective
Okay.
though. I mean,
Mhm.
anyone can mention it then. It's not that effective, but something is better than nothing. If you're sitting idle completely for 2 years, and if you don't have anything to show, you simply can't say that दो साल से job नहीं मिला. Then it raises a question on your credibility, that how can a person not get a job for 2 years, right? So you can say that I was working
Okay.
freelancing. Anyone wants to mention freelancing, so mention UT-Kloud, and you can say under this firm I was working as a freelancer. There was no fixed salary, there was no account payment, there was nothing. But under them, they used to get projects sometime, and I used to work on their project as a freelancer. Um, if you want, I can get a recommendation letter from them. But whatever salary I used to, I never got a salary. It was project based, number of hours based, and whatever salary I've got, sometimes cash, sometimes Google Pay, GPay, etc. तो मतलब जिसका आपको एक अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट ना बताना पड़े, in short. Getting the point? You don't have to claim that you are the employee here, so you won't have to prove something. But just to kill your free time, what you if anyone has, that last company I left in 2022 and still no job. So to show that, to justify that, you can write UT-Kloud. You can mention that this is an institute of training institute, and they do get some freelancing job as well. You can mention that. Yes,
Sohail
guys.
bhai, uh,
Yes, Razak.
Sohail bhai, do you have any projects, ongoing projects in your for the UT Clouds? I mean, for freelancing projects, so that you can give us a small task to complete.
Even if I have, I will not be able to give Razak Bhai, because these are the actual projects, right? Where I will have, my client will have to approve you as a candidate to for me to you for me to create your credentials on their portal, right? You will not be able to work without their credentials. And to do that, again, the interview will come in picture, etc. But task, trust me, ऐसे कोई अलग task नहीं मिलते जो हमने नहीं किए यहाँ पर. Even if I give you freelancing वाला, उसमें भी यही task आएगा आपको, that create machines, create 4 virtual networks, uh, do the VNet pairing of this one. We are planning a migration. Go ahead and check their infrastructure, plan something. इसी type के काम आते हैं. So what we are doing here, if you see someone who has actually worked on Azure, उसने भी इतना काम नहीं किया होगा जितना हम अपने task में कर लेते हैं. So don't worry about it. If you are able to say all these things, what we have done here, what we have mentioned here in this resume, this will be more than enough. If you actually able to convey the interviewer that you have done it. Talking about I'll see if I get any project where, I mean, it's very difficult. See, it's difficult that I cannot give you someone else's ID. That will be cheating at my side for on my client, right? That is not a good idea. If I find anything, any small project, so I'll reach out to you and I'll see if that can be done. But you're not going to learn anything there. इतना बड़ा ये नहीं होता है. Those are very small things. उससे बेटर है हम यहाँ जो कर रहे हैं वही सीख लोगे आप.
Sure.
Okay.
If anyone has a, different domain industry experience totally, then how he should manage the experience?
That will discuss on one-on-one. कैसे बताना है
Hmm.
उसको, कितना साल एक्सपीरियंस अज्योर का बताना है, कितना नॉन अज्योर बताना है. See, no
Sohail
matter
bhai,
what kind
I
of
have
different domain, give me an example. What kind of different domain? Give me an example.
Anything from other
Example,
industry
give me an
like
example.
medical devices,
Medical.
instrument.
So let's say medical field, right? मेडिकल फील्ड में जो बड़ा सा मेडिकल होगा, और मे बी सम डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर ये सब कर रहा होगा, डोंट यू थिंक सो ही इज रनिंग सम एप्लीकेशन? You tell me, you name me, guys, name any business which works without computers. Do we have any business which runs without computers?
No.
No. In
Yes.
any business you will have छोटे से छोटा क्यों ना हो एक IT department होगा. You put
Yes.
yourself in there. कोई मेडिकल का भी होगा कि ठीक है, आई हैव वर्कड ऑन दैट मेडिकल, आई हैव वर्कड ऑन दैट with that distributor, but it was very huge distributor, बहुत सारा उसका काम था. He was using this application, उस application के लिए सपोर्ट लगता था, वो application cloud पे hosted थी, right? Maybe on a small chunk, but I have worked on cloud. Ultimately आप घुमा फिरा के उसको cloud पे ले आओ. Getting the point? आप अपनी स्टोरी कुक करो कि ठीक है, वो 5 मेडिकल का मिलके जो इनका पूरा टेक्निकल काम था वो मैं देखता था, इसके पेरोल पे था, बट उसके भाई का एक मेडिकल था, उसका एक मेडिकल था, XYZ था, ABC था, एंड देयर वर 5 or 10 medicals in that area, or maybe 10 medicals they belong to this particular person, and their whatever IT jobs related to that medical, it could be software update, software installation, uh, server, right, running that, or taking some services from cloud. There's cloud admin, it was me dealing with cloud, कि इनको कोई न्यू मशीन्स चाहिए, कुछ ये चाहिए. एवरी मेडिकल विल हैव अ लैपटॉप, एवरी मेडिकल विल हैव कंप्यूटर, राइट? बहुत ही छोटे इस पे होगा, बट देयर यू कैन मेंशन समथिंग. इवन इफ यू आर इन टेक्निकल फील्ड, देयर आल्सो यू विल फाइंड समथिंग, राइट? तो ये हमेशा होगा, हमेशा कहीं ना कहीं छोटा मोटा एक IT डिपार्टमेंट होगा, दो इट्स नॉट दैट रेलेवेंट. वहां पे बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा माइग्रेशन वगैरह बताना, बट विल सी, वहां पर भी किसी ना किसी तरह का माइग्रेशन आप बता पाओगे. दैट अर्लियर दीज मेडिकल्स दे यूज टू रन देयर ओन सॉफ्टवेयर. कोई अपने 10 सर्वर्स रखे थे इन्होंने, और एक खरीद रखा था, सॉफ्टवेयर खरीद रखा था किसी थर्ड पार्टी वेंडर से, एंड दैट इज हाउ दे वर रनिंग. एंड दे हैड देयर website also, right? They had their website also where their customers used to order. You can mention anything, कोई भी story बना लो, but they wanted to see something robust. So me as a technical engineer, as a cloud admin, I consulted them, or I was working there, and I helped them to get everything on cloud. उन्हीं machines को हमने cloud पे migrate किया, उसी server के उसी website को हमने cloud पे migrate किया. You can say that. Rest in detail we'll discuss when we connect individually. Yes, guys. Any other questions anyone has?
I just out of the box question.
Hmm.
While we are on this, if we get shortlisted, if
Hmm.
you ask, we start working on this, we have some ticketing tool, might be Remedy or might be ServiceNow.
Hmm.
Do we have relevant KBAs so that we could refer while working on our current tickets?
Sorry, Ashfaq, missed your question, I guess. I got you till here that you have some ticketing tool. What is your question related to ticketing tool?
So when we get any tickets to work,
Hmm.
we would be using ticketing tool, right?
Hmm.
So we have some previous tickets as well as we pin some KBAs, some knowledge-based articles.
Hmm.
Is it possible that they are always there and we could refer the knowledge-based articles or previous ticketing what has the previous agent done on it?
Again, I'm missing it. So are you asking if I have any tickets, or are you asking कि interview में क्या बोलना है?
No, not regarding the interview.
Hmm.
It's while working, while live working,
Hmm.
we we will get some task, right?
Hmm.
So that task has to be noted somewhere in the ticketing tool as per ITIL rules.
Hmm.
The ticketing tool, do we have some relevant knowledge base articles where an issue is mentioned, how to create
We as in
virtual
who?
machine,
I'm not getting it.
the team in which we work?
So what is the question?
Are there relevant KBs where we can follow that steps and
No, are you
perform
asking
the?
this question, or are you pretending कि interviewer ऐसा question पूछेगा तो क्या बोलेगा? I'm still not getting it, Ashfaq bhai.
I am asking
Are you
on
asking if
live
I
job.
have anything like this?
No. If we get shortlisted,
Hmm.
we start working in a team.
Hmm.
We get some task.
Okay. Are you
Now,
asking that will you get something like this?
yes.
Then don't worry. It's not necessary कि ticketing tool होगा. First thing to debunk that, it's not necessary. You will always work on ticketing tools. वो सर्विस डेस्क तक लिमिटेड होता है ITIL, उसके बाद टिकटिंग टूल्स का इतना बहुत ये नहीं होता है। यू विल गेट सम ईमेल, उस पे लो लेवल डायग्राम हाई लेवल डायग्राम अटैच होगा। दे विल से सिंपली जस्ट बिल्ड दिस वन, इट्स ओके। बिलिंग यहाँ पर हर जगह टिकटिंग बेस नहीं होगा, राइट? बिलिंग समटाइम्स इट हैपेंस नंबर ऑफ आवर्स, समटाइम्स इट हैपेंस नंबर ऑफ मशीन्स यू बिल्ड, नंबर ऑफ वीनेट्स यू बिल्ड, उस तरह से भी बिलिंग होता है कहीं पर। तो नॉट नेसेसरी दैट टिकटिंग टूल होगा ही, फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट। नॉट नेसेसरी कि टिकटिंग टूल होगा। इट कुड बी, हो सकता है, बट नहीं भी हो सकता है। ईमेल पे रिक्वेस्ट आता है, कई बार टीम्स पे आ जाता है, किसी भी तरह शेयर पॉइंट में अपलोड हो जाता है रिक्वेस्ट, किसी भी तरह से आएगा। सो नॉट नेसेसरी के टिकटिंग टूल होगा। सेकेंड थिंग, इफ यू गेट सिलेक्टेड, नॉट रियली, इफ यू आर पोर्ट्रेइंग योरसेल्फ कि आपने 5 साल काम किया है, सो नो वन इज रियली बॉदर्ड कि आपको कोई SOP दे देगा या KB आर्टिकल दे देगा कि इसको फॉलो करो स्टेप बाय स्टेप। दैट इज नॉट हैपनिंग। What you can have maximum is Microsoft's article. There you will have step by step options. But yes, it can happen in some company जहाँ पर ticking tool भी हो सकता है, and what you are saying वो भी हो सकता है, that you work as an admin and you get task, मशीन का ये बना बढ़ा दो, रैम बढ़ा दो, मशीन को रिस्टार्ट कर दो, मशीन को मेंटेनेंस मोड में डाल दो। इफ दे आर गेटिंग रिपीटेटिव टास्क, देन यस, इफ दैट टीम हैज डिसाइडेड कि चलो इसका SOP बनाते हैं या KB आर्टिकल बनाते हैं, नॉलेज बेस बनाते हैं, so that can also happen, but it is not necessary. Most of the chance you won't have it, less chances you will have it. So don't be dependent on that कि मुझको पूरी ट्रेनिंग मिल जाएगी, पूरा KB आर्टिकल मिलेगा, I'll follow that. Not happening. This guy जिसका हुआ है, मैं अपने बैच से जिसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, this person got selected in migration, and KT, knowledge transfer, which he got from his senior, he called him on Teams, logged in, shared his screen, 2 सब्सक्रिप्शन बता दिए, दैट दिस इज अ सब्सक्रिप्शन, यहाँ पर सब कुछ है, पे एज यू गो क्लाइंट का है, एंड दिस इज आर सब्सक्रिप्शन CSP, यहाँ से यहाँ पर सब माइग्रेट करना है, गेट स्टार्टेड। बस इतना ही KT था उसका।
Got
दैट्स
it.
इट। सो नाउ दिस पर्सन इज कनेक्टिंग विथ मी, वी आर वर्किंग फॉर हिम, कैसे प्लान करना है, क्या करना है, वी आर डूइंग दैट। बट बस इतना ही KT मिला है। तो मैं झूठा होप नहीं देना चाहता, और नॉट नेसेसरी हर टाइम ऐसा होगा भी। From my previous batch, there was a guy. He's working. It's a Mumbai-based company. He's in Pune, Mumbai-based company. Completely a ticketing tool. ऐसे ही आता है, इसका रैम बढ़ा दो, इस मशीन को रीसेट कर दो, एक नया मशीन बना दो, बट कंप्लीटली एवरी डिटेल्स दे विल गेट इन टिकट। और उनको ओल्ड टिकट्स भी देखने मिलते हैं, क्योंकि इस एप्लीकेशन का ये इशू, इसका ये इशू आ रहा था, लास्ट बंदे ने क्या किया था। सो बोथ केसेस आर पॉसिबल, बट डोंट कीप योर डिपेंडेंसी ऑन दैट।
Sure.
Okay, guys, only 30 seconds are left. Let's take a break of 30 minutes. Sorry, 5 minutes. 4:30. I'll see you back, and we'll discuss these questions and profile आपका कैसे बोलना है. Generic, individual will connect again. Generic profile कैसे discuss करना है? We'll discuss in 5 minutes. See you guys at 4:30. I'm stopping the session now.